Hey fam, how's everyone doing today? So you guys, I am in my favorite place. You guys know where that is? The kitchen. So remember, I told you guys that I am going to be sharing and making a lot of my Super Bowl favorites with you this week. So I am actually making one of my all-time favorites today. You guys, I absolutely love meatballs. So we're making homemade meatballs today, homemade marinara. We're gonna be topping that with some cheese. Gonna be delicious. But anyway, can't wait to share that with you guys. I don't make them that often because I just would be gobbling them up and gaining weight. So anyway, let's start making some meatballs. Okay fam, so we're gonna start with a little mixture of our meat. Let me just show you what we're working with here. So we're starting here with a mixture of meat. We have ground pork, ground veal, and some ground chuck here. So it's about 2 pounds of meat total, or 2.5. So we start there. Okay, now we're gonna blend in our breadcrumbs here. Now we're gonna add in our grated and shredded. I did a blend of grated and shredded Parmesan and Romano cheese. Now we're gonna add in about 2 tablespoons of kosher salt and some fresh ground black pepper. So we have oregano and basil and some sage. So we're just gonna sprinkle that over. Then of course we have our garlic and onions, minced garlic and onions that we just pureed here. Next, we're just gonna take 1 egg, kind of beat that up here, pour that over top. And last but not least, you guys, this is a little trick to keeping your meatballs very moist. We're gonna go over and warm up about 3/4 cups of water in the microwave. Now the trick is to get it lukewarm, not piping hot, because we just poured egg in here and you don't want to have like fried eggs in your meatballs. So okay fam, we're just gonna pour that warm water right on around here. Really just going to blend this really well. But you want to gently just blend everything together and keep folding it. You don't want to squish the meat because you want your meatballs to be tender and juicy, and that allows just some of that heat to flow through it. So, okay fam, so our blend turned out great, see? You just want to make sure the meat is blended and folded well. So let's get our frying pan going. I know a lot of people are like, oh my gosh, it's gonna make the meatballs hard. No, with all of the breadcrumbs, the warm water, the eggs, it's gonna keep that moisture sealed in and kind of. Well, you guys, we have our meatballs all rolled very loosely and gently. Don't they look amazing? So we're gonna go ahead and get them in the frying pan and get them started, and then we'll start making our sauce. Okay fam, see, these are cooking up great. Can you see how much space I have between these? Enough space so that we can flip and so that they get enough moisture seeping around them. And we're actually gonna put the lid on now. You can actually see, can you guys see right here, the smoke? You can see how it's sealing in all of that moisture when you put your lid on. You guys, we are not going to cook these completely done because when we get ready to put them in the marinara sauce, we want them to kind of soak up some of that rich tomato sauce and flavor. They look delicious already. Smell-o-vision. Okay fam, we got the meatballs going. Let me turn on the fan there for my hubby because he can smell the aroma in his office. Anyway, let's get started with our sauce. Simple and easy. A can of my favorite tomatoes. Can you see there? So we'll add a little oil. We'll add our onions and our garlic. Okay, we have our onions and garlic kind of translucent here. Tomatoes here. And we're kind of just gonna break these tomatoes up a little bit here. Now we're gonna add a little bit of oregano. We're gonna add just a little bit of black pepper, just a pinch of salt here. I love fennel, you know how. Now we're gonna put the lid on this and we're gonna let it cook. I decided to go ahead and do the marinara sauce for about 20 minutes. And then I'm gonna add the meatballs and let it start cooking together for the other 20. So peek at the sauce now. Okay, so we're just gonna go ahead and transfer some of our meatballs over to our sauce. You do wanna kind of shake them a little just to get some of that oil off. 20 minutes. Okay, fam, so we are ready to, oh, see that smoke? Smells delicious. So we're just gonna put a few of the meatballs in here. I wanna do a taste test with you guys. They look delicious. So now we're gonna layer it with our cheese and we're gonna put it in the oven for a little bit. We're gonna put the provolone on top and then I'm gonna put some shredded Parmesan, Romano, and Asiago cheese as well. Okay, fam, they turned out so great. I am actually going to lift this. This ramekin is really hot. See all that melted cheese? Yum. You guys ready for a taste test? Bon appetit. Oh, you guys, I gotta show you this. Look at that cheese. Let me get a piece of that. Oh my gosh. That is, look, I gotta twirl it up. So here we go. You guys know I gotta do the happy dance because these meatballs are the bomb. It's like a little song and dance going on in my mouth. Boys, I could taste that oregano and the garlic and oh my gosh, this marinara sauce is awesome. And because of the different blends of meat that we use, the pork, the veal, the ground chuck, and then that egg and warm water, it just kept these meatballs so tender and so moist. Woo, I am enjoying myself. But I am here to tell you that I put that fennel, remember I used some fennel seeds, and they cooked down in this sauce. Oh my gosh, it tastes so great. It almost gives the meatballs a flavor when I'm eating them like I'm eating on a good Italian sausage as well. For joining me today here in my kitchen and at the kitchen counter here as we had a little bit of Italian meatballs together. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, okay? Bye-bye.